Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and at this point in time, honey, we're gonna have to ask Miss Jada Pinkett Smith to just take us out that group chat. This woman is taking Will Smith through every single emotions possible, and I'm talking about, publicly humiliating this man. And this is what I talk about when it comes to some women who are so narcissistic. And if it was the guy who was doing these things, then the entire internet would have came out and said that guy is abusive, he's disrespectful, and he needs to learn to be a better man. He needs to learn to be a better husband. But when women like Jada, Kim, Amber Heard does it, like the internet just talks about it and they get away with it. And I believe that it is so wrong. Now, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith is letting us know that she and Will, they haven't been together since 2016. Definitely no surprise there, right? Because for quite some time now, we have heard that they've been in an open relationship. Not only that, we have learned for years now that Will Smith does not believe in divorce. So because the guy does not believe in divorce, like Miss Jada, does that warrant you disrespecting this man repeatedly? Are we realizing that she has done every possible humiliation to Will? Like, oh my God, please, Jada, make it stop. Now, guys, we are going to take a look at that clip from Good Morning America interview. Yes, we're going to go through it together because we all need to huddle around and talk about narcissist Jada, okay? So let's get into that clip and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, And we hadn't figured that out.
Okay, so you haven't been together since 2016, but you all have been on the red carpet faking it, right? Because I know that this is definitely not coming as a surprise to many people. Do you all remember that each time Will Smith is filming a movie like outside the US, there's always a female there with him, and Jada would always talk about this friend being there with Will, and she's aware of it, and she would let Will know to take XYZ. Right. So they're not married, but Jada is still controlling Will because that's the sense I'm getting here. And you know what is making this look all suspicious? Not saying that, they haven't been separated, but I honestly believe that it's not to the extent that Jada is trying to portray in her memoir here. Let me explain why. A few days ago, I came across a clip on TikTok, right? This individual knows people. This individual is in like the celebrity circle. This individual like knows story, right? So I forgot her name, sorry. This young lady was like, the internet is going to hear a celebrity couple release a story, and not because they're going to tell you that story, it doesn't mean that that's the story. There's a lot more to these people than what we can ever imagine. And I'm like, oh damn, here we go again. Something is about to go off. But lo and behold, I had no idea that it would have been Jada Pinkett Smith using Will Smith name to sell that memoir. Okay? Now, they've been separated for 7 years. Why was Will Smith crying at that red table? You're telling me that he loved to act out and embarrass himself so badly that he continues to basically throw himself under a bus to make Jada look good? That's not adding up, is it? Okay, let's say we don't understand what's going on there. What about that Oscar slap? Is it that the Oscar slap is not real? It was all acting. It was just a PR stunt to boost the ratings of the Oscars. And if so, why was Will Smith, practically, temporarily banned for that, right? Because we have to ask these questions because these were moments that the world watched Will Smith protecting his love, protecting his marriage. They had us debating, about Will protecting his woman. So you're telling us now that your hair has grown back and you don't need Will's protection anymore, honey? Because Jada Smith is giving like a really high level of narcissism. And why is it that we can always hear Jada talking about the unpleasantries and not Will Smith? Every time Will Smith speaks, it is always he doesn't believe in divorce. He believes in family. He believes in doing what he needs to do to keep the family together. But when it comes to Miss Jada, it is always like distasteful. Is Jada okay? Like, seriously, do you all think that this woman is okay? Because honestly, at this point, she is not giving okay. Now we know that as it relates to Jada, right? She has a history with Tupac. She has always spoken about his love for her love for him, those beautiful poems that he would write her and send her roses and all of that. Tupac has been dead for quite a number of years. You're telling me that you're not able to get over Tupac and, to just love upon this amazing black man? You're telling us that Tupac took your heart to the grave with him, that you don't even have a few ounces left for Will? Come on, Jada. Like, you have ruined that man's image. You've ruined his reputation. And for so long, the men have been saying, Will, get that divorce. And I honestly do believe that, it is so bad that Will sees a divorce as a failure, but stays to choose to stay married to Jada because what? There's no reason. Like, what's the foundation? What are the good qualities here, right? Because there's nothing good going on. I understand I understand that both of them together, they are a brand. I understand that there's a lot at stake and there would have to be division of money, property, and all of that. But they could have taken the time to work through that through the years and to come to a final decision because Jada is not a good look for Will's brand. If anything, she has proven to be very much damaging to that man's brand. She almost cost him his entire career at the Oscars with that Oscar slap. So, honey, Jada, it is time you remove us all from the group chat. Y'all need to do yourselves a favor and get a divorce. I guess Jada is saying, you know what? It is divorce season in Hollywood, honey. And Will and I, we are going to take that trip. And then after it dies down, we're going to say, you know what? We've renewed our vows. Because I do believe that Jada is psychotic like that to come with something else again after this. And honestly, I'm not believing her entirely, okay? I believe what she's saying is half true, but I believe that there's a lot more to this. Hey, I want to hear from you guys because I cannot be alone in this, okay? Let me know what are your thoughts. Show your girls some love and talk to you all later. Peace.